And just like that, we back, episode 28, 100 Simple Life Truths. This a double up day. I shot 27 this morning. Right now I shot 27 at 10 o'clock this morning. And right now it's 2:59. 2:50, well, it's 2:49. I apologize. It's 2:49, August 17th, and we back episode 28. While I was uploading, I was watching a couple things, watching a couple videos, doing a couple things, and I came to the conclusion that if you aim at nothing, you'll hit nothing. So that's just more of a reiteration of everything I've been saying so far in the past 27 episodes. Get up and get busy. Start doing what you need to do. Like, life is not just gonna come to you. You gotta go aim for it. You gotta go hit it. And part of it is starting. You might miss a couple times, but listen, you started. You got lessons for the next time, right? I'm not sure if it's still raining. I do want to like step outside for a little bit, go outside, just enjoy the air. Life has been really interesting the last couple days. It's been interesting. It's been setback after setback after setback, but it's all in preparation to propel me forward. I'm unfazed. I was a little phased, like, as everything was going on in the moments, but I am still completely unfazed overall. Like, it only takes me about an hour, 2 hours to realize, like, listen, it is what it is. It is what it is. I can't be stopped. I'm unfazed. I lit my favorite candle. I might have to buy another one because it's dwindling. I lit my favorite candle. I might start lighting candles a lot more during these episodes. This is probably only the third or fourth time I lit a candle while shooting these episodes, but it's calming. Right now life is interesting for me. It's very, I don't want to say tumultuous, but it's if it wasn't me that was going through what I'm going through, someone else would probably fold and someone else would probably like give up. But it's me, so I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna keep shooting these episodes. I'm gonna continue to stay positive, and life is just whatever it is, you know. It is whatever it is. It's only gonna give you what you give out. So maybe I've been in negative modes. This is why I'm getting a lot of negativity out of life right now. But I'm changing that around, and it takes time. You know, they say 21 days makes a habit, so I don't know what day I'm on, but I'm probably on day one because I was in a very negative mode yesterday. I was very negative, but given the situation, I had all right to be. So let's get into it. It says episode 28. It says trust your wings. Trust your wings, and that goes even more deeper into what I'm saying. Like, trust yourself to get things done that you need to get done. You know what I mean? And allow yourself to fail sometimes too. But trust yourself. If you're going to trust anybody, trust yourself, because you're the only person that's with yourself 24/7. So if you don't trust yourself, you'll never be able to, nothing will ever work. Nothing will ever happen for you. If you don't believe in yourself, trusting yourself, things that you say, oh, I want this, instead of saying you want it, say, I'm going to get it. And trust yourself to go and get it. You know, you got to set little micro goals. Trust yourself to, instead, like, if you got an appointment tomorrow and you know you got to set alarms and stuff like that, trust your body to wake yourself up. Don't set the alarm. This is risky because I set hella alarms every morning. I set like 4 or 5 alarms because, yeah, shit, I'm still working on trusting myself. But trust yourself. That was probably a bad example, but trust yourself though. Trust yourself. I wanted to go out and take some pictures, man. My camera has just been collecting dust. I'm eager, and I have something that I'm working on that I'm not necessarily physically working on it yet, but it's in my mind, and it's in my mind heavy, and I need to start soon. I need to trust myself to just go out there and just do it. I got time right now to do it, and I'm dropping the ball on it. Anyway, I might digress a little bit in this episode because I'm just like I'm just in a mood, whatever. Trust yourself. There's a popular saying that when the birds sit on the branch, it doesn't depend on the branch not to snap, but rather depends on its own wings to keep it safe. It's fire. It's fire. It's fire. It basically, he's not but that's different though, because the bird is not putting himself or itself in a situation where it can fail. If the bird if the branch snaps, the bird has the wings to catch itself and nothing will happen to the bird. That's interesting. The vast majority of the universe is out of our control, and that simple reason is why our dependence should not be on it, but rather on ourselves. No one can promise you a life void of suffering and hard times, and it's possibly a better bet to promise yourself the exact opposite. Correct. Correct. You know, life, like I've said plenty of times before, man, listen, life is going to throw some things at you, and you never know when it's going to come, but trust yourself to be able to recognize, understand, and get past it. Because you never know what is going to be. You never know. And like he said, no one can promise you a life void of, what did he say? Void of, where is it? Void of suffering and hard times. Like, we all gonna go through hard times. Like, you can ask anybody. I wouldn't say anybody, because you know there's silver spoons out there, but you can pretty much ask anybody in your close circle, like, yo, have you been through something before? And they're gonna say yeah, and it's probably gonna trigger them, and they probably don't want to talk about it, or some people do want to talk about it because like me, I'll talk about my hard times. If someone asks me like, yo, what have I been through, I'll tell them, because I'm not those things. I'm not what I've been through. I've grown through a lot of things that I've been through. Even what I'm going through now, I know in the next couple of weeks is gonna be like, that was just a phase. And it taught me something. It taught me a crazy lesson too. Like, it taught me, what I'm going through right now is very humbling. It's very, very humbling, because it's like, all right, I had a deadline didn't come through, so now I have to suffer through it. So it is what it is. Like, and it's not even something that I can control. I'm not in control of it, which sucks, but I had to adapt because of other people's failures, and it's very humbling, the situation that I'm in. So where is he at? We don't know, we don't know, and we can't control many of our circumstances, but we are in control of the efforts and the choices we make to deal with them. True. Like I said, you don't know what's going to come towards you, but you can make the choice to deal with it properly. Putting faith in your wings is not only logical if it is only logical if you train those muscles, and the muscles are best strengthened with resistance and stability training. So yeah, you have to, like I said before, you got to put yourself in environments to fail, like failing in a controlled environment, so that you know when the real thing comes, you can easily adapt. You know, it's a muscle. You got to train it. You got to train yourself to, sometimes you got to train yourself to smile every day, and then it becomes just like your second nature. It's habit. You got to create the habits. This naturally comes with time. The older we get, the more we've seen, and the less things feel like big deals. The first heartbreak seems the worst. We're not gonna talk about that one. The first heartbreak seems the worst, but it better equips us for the next relationship. If you're reading this and have yet to have your heart ripped out of your chest, be grateful when it happens. There's much to learn and grow from such an excruciating experience. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna skip indulging in that one. Because that one just, it's like the heartbreak that just keeps giving. That first one is something that's, I'm gonna skip it. We're gonna continue. Sometimes we get so caught up worrying about a branch snapping, we lose sight of the ability to adapt to such a circumstance. Yeah, I agree. And I'm sorry, it's a new page. Sometimes we get so caught up worrying about a branch snap, and we lose sight of our ability to adapt to such circumstances and come out okay if it actually occurs. True. So don't underestimate your ability, and trust yourself to be able to use your abilities to get out of anything that you will go through. You know what I mean? And just, as long as you live through it, you can grow through it. As long as you live through it, you can grow through it. I read a quote that said, worrying is like paying a down payment on a problem we never we may never have, which is true. Leave it up to the universe, man. Leave it up to the universe. Don't suffer through things twice. Don't waste your time worrying about things that may never happen. May never happen. And when it does happen, take your time to understand it, realize it, and go through it. You know what I mean? So sometimes we need time to just, like I said, it's a growth process. So go through it, understand it, and it is what it is. It definitely is what it is. Like, you got it. Trust me. It's nothing that you can go through that someone hasn't already gone through. You know what I mean? And most people come out strong on the other side. So take it as a blessing. Take it as a blessing that you're allowed, that you're even here to go through things, you know? Of course, everybody wants a perfect life and everything to be what they say honky-dory, but listen, those people, when they go through things and they've never been through anything, especially when you go through things later in life and you didn't have those trials and tribulations early, man, it's worse, because like you said, the first one is always worse. So it gives you the power to get through the rest of them, though. And we're not just talking about heartbreak. We're talking about anything, like losing a job, or anything you go through. Like, it's anything. Life is not perfect. I'm not asking you to have faith that things will all work out for the best. That's too idealistic for someone who's actually paying attention to the world around them. What I'm asking is for you to have faith in yourself and your ability to deal with whatever challenges will surely come your way. So yeah, have faith in yourself. Have faith in yourself. Like, once something happens, just take a step back and be like, I got this. There's nothing. I got this. There's nothing. And really mean it. Really feel it. Because that's what I do. I'll be going through some shit. I'll be like, man, this ain't nothing. It is what it, like if you know me and you've had conversations with me, like my close friends, they know like some of the things that I've been going through, and it's like they be saying like, bro, you going through this, like it's different, because I haven't always been that way. And they're like Sha, we've been having conversation a lot lately, and he's going through his things, I'm going through my things, and it's like he calls me back, like after we had a conversation, he'll call me back and be like, yo, bro, how you doing that? Like how like you really grown. And I love it. And my growth, and through my growth, I'm trying to help everybody else grow, because when you in this state of mind that I'm in, where I've taken a step back, I've realized my circumstances, I realized what's going wrong, and I'm able to still just be like, all right, cool, now let me fix it. You know what I mean? So I'm not dwelling in, I could sit here and just dwell in the sadness or dwell in the missteps, but why go through that more than I need to? Why go through it more than I need to? And a lot of those things can easily be solved, or a lot of things can easily make it better. But me being the person I am, the independent person I am, I'd rather take the long road, take the stressful road, because next time I might not want to. So I'll deal with the hard stuff now, so that later I can probably take the easy road. You know, get over the hard stuff now. Get over the hard stuff now. As this is, he goes, I'm going back into the book. As someone who's performed in front of people, I find my anxieties about being in front of the public mainly dwindle with my faith and my preparation, which is true for me too, because like I'm always around the public, like from my job and stuff like that, and I'm not really a people person at all. And even with this series, I don't really like talking. Well, in the beginning I didn't really like talking, but I found out now that I can talk and hold a conversation with myself for some time, 14 minutes currently right now, but I can, depending on the topic, and pretty much any topic, I can just ramble or waffle for a while on the topic. And I never thought that I had that. I never really had the desire to do that. So yeah, I kind of agree with this part specifically. If I'm prepared, I feel much better about the things I'm going to have to do than if I have to wing it, which is interesting because these episodes are very much winged. Like I don't read ahead in the book at all, so I don't know what the topic is going to be. So it's a mixture of both. In terms of what the topic is going to be, I don't know. I can't prepare ahead of time. And I do just get on here. I do just like get on the computer and wing it. I set up the situation. I set up the mic. I set up the recording, and I just record, right? But some of it, like the opening monologue, some of it is kind of like prepared. What I'm gonna say is not prepared, but what I want to talk about vaguely is prepared. Like I did want to come on here. I forgot what I even said in the opening monologue. That's bad. But I did want to come on here and say, oh, I remember, to take the shots, to just go for it, right? That was I had the sentence written out. You won't hit any shots. You hit nothing if you aim at nothing, or something like that. Whatever the quote was that I said this morning, this beginning of this episode. So those are like prepared, but everything else really pretty much is just me just winging it. And I have faith in myself that even when I just wing it, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like I'm confident with what I'm putting out. I feel like it's very high level things for me, and I'm satisfied because I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with it. You know what I mean? I feel like, yeah, I can be doing more, but I'm just gonna slowly implement certain things that I want to implement in this series, particular. If I'm just like giving that example, with other things in life, some things I can't prepare for, some things I do wing it. But what he's talking about, I do agree completely. It's a cliche, but it makes a lot of sense. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. 100%. 100%. And that goes into the episode, I think 26, episode 26, where I was talking about money, and I was pretty much saying, listen, I always calculate less than what I know that I'm going to get. That's pretty much hoping for the best but preparing for the worst, you know. And once you're prepared for the worst and the best comes, you glide through the situation so easily. Like you just glide through it so smooth. And that goes with relationships too. And it sucks because you shouldn't go through it like that. And we'll talk about that a different time. Even when things are going well, be prepared for the worst case scenario. It will cushion the blow if something happens. Agreed. Agreed. You don't need to trust the world you can't control. Just trust yourself in doing the best to get through it. I agree. He said it best. I have nothing really to add to that. He literally said it best. Trust yourself to get through every situation. Prepare for the worst. Hope for the best. And you got it. And you got it. And you got it. There's nothing that can stop you. Like I don't think some of y'all really understand who y'all are. And that's okay. I don't think some of you guys realize who you are, and that's okay, because guess what? For a while I didn't realize who I was. But once you realize who you are, once you find out who you are, and once you realize what you're capable of, bro, can't nothing stop you. No situation thrown your way is gonna stop you from being better or excelling or moving forward. So do it. Get ready. Get busy. What y'all waiting for? Get busy, man. Don't let the fear stop you. What was the title of this? I closed the book and forgot the title of the John. I'm about to open it back up. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Where was it? Episode 28. Trust your wings. Trust your wings. Trust yourself. And you got it. Trust me. Trust me. You built for this. You built for this. So whatever you're going through, trust yourself to be able to maintain and get through it. And watch how you maintain and get through it. And be your biggest fan. Congratulate yourself when you weather the storm. Congratulate yourself. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoying this. I don't really got no homework for y'all today. I don't got no homework for y'all. Same thing, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Give me any pointers on what y'all want me to do. Don't say go back on camera, because I know that's what some people gonna say. I'm not getting back on camera. I tried it, didn't like it. Keep it pushing. And and you know it's crazy. I was gonna record that whole episode over because I didn't like the visual. It is what it is. So yeah. I'm gonna holla at y'all. Y'all be safe.